In a News 10 follow-up, this week Vigo County Commissioners are debating an ordinance to charge people for hazmat spills and rope rescues.
It would only happen if the incident came from a negligent act that prompted an emergency run. And that's because it costs cash to send crews to respond. News
10's John Swanner talked to One Valley Fire Chief, who says the ordinance is a must. John, what can you tell us?
Mark and Patrice, we all know local governments are strapped for cash these days, and as I found out today, this is especially true for technical response teams, and a lot of this has to do with equipment, and that's part of the reason why they feel their services should be paid for.
He may head up a small department, but Sugar Creek Fire Chief Derek Scott will tell you that he and his fellow firefighters are very busy.
Sugar Creek right now responds on all confined space, high angle or low angle rope rescues, water rescue, trench rescue, or any machinery entanglements.
This is Sugar Creek's rescue rig, loaded down with equipment in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. And while that's paid for by Sugar Creek Township residents, this vehicle responds to all of Vigo County. Chief Scott says the more specialized his firefighters train, the more calls they get. In the recent bout with flooding, his crews answered the call for help 6 times. With calls increasing, their budgets, thanks mostly to tax caps, are decreasing, leaving Scott in a tough position.
With a small department that I have, I don't think we could continue the services in the future.
Scott says his crews are contracted to provide fire protection and emergency medical services to the residents of the township, so any technical response are above and beyond the contract. Another aspect of technical response, the equipment is expensive. Take, for instance, the ropes used in rope rescue. It can cost up to $5 per foot, and there's strict regulations in place limiting its use.
Whatever rope was used for that rescue of that person is immediately taken out of service.
Scott hopes that when the commissioners research this issue, adopting this ordinance will not be a tough decision for them. As for his message to the public, Scott wants everyone to know that this is not an additional tax.
It's not going to cost every taxpayer in this county. It's only going to cost the person that we respond to.
The ordinance has been proposed to the Vigo County Commissioners, and they have taken this ordinance under advisement. We'll keep you posted on any further developments to this story. Back to you.
Thank you, John.